Let's Talk Showbiz is brought to you by
another quality product from Casapreco.
You're so welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz, the weekend edition right here on JoyNews on Multi TV. I'm so glad to be celebrating the Easter festivities with you. Yes, I'm glad that you've stayed tuned here on JoyNews. My name is Becky. I will be bringing you everything you need to hear in the world of entertainment, especially what you missed during the week. Please stay. I'll be back.
Lift your hands and say, on the
If you just joined me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and this is the weekend edition. Your girl Becky will be bringing you every story. Let's start with the Ghana Women of the Year honors put together by Glitz Africa. Yes, well, the program saw the honoring of our very own Emma Morrison taking the Corporate Woman of the Year awards. Yes, and of course, Let's Talk Showbiz. We don't disappoint. We always give you up to speed, you know, information about everything happening in the world of entertainment, and that's the reason why I'm bringing it back to you, all the highlights here on the weekend edition of Let's Talk Showbiz. Let's get that one right now.
Take care of the woman, the primary caregiver, because everything hinges on it. The welfare of the future generation, the psychological healthfulness of the next generation. Everything hinges on the welfare of the current woman.
Focusing on the one goal that unites all of us.
Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry, I have a sore throat, so. I just want to say thank you to everyone. It's amazing being with such powerful women. Yes, I like to blackmail Sandra a lot because she likes to give me a lot of work to do for her.
We're here with the Corporate Woman of the Year, the Corporate Entrepreneur of the Year, Miss Mo. I call her Emma Morrison. Everybody knows her as Emma Morrison, and she has made everybody proud. She has made myself proud, and we say congratulations to you, Miss Mo. Hello to you.
Thanks, E with Bex.
How are you feeling right now? This belongs to us.
I'm actually quite overwhelmed. You know, I'm a very calm person. Nothing really phases me, but today I was a bit phased. I was thinking, wow, this really means something. Yeah, it's fantastic.
For how many years? Over a decade. I mean, over the years, what can you tell us? You've inspired a lot of people. You've inspired myself. You've nurtured a lot of talent. What will be your favorite moment? I mean, in your career?
I've had a lot of favorite moments and a lot of exciting moments. So uncountable, I can't even count them. But transitioning from being a journalist into corporate and everything has been amazing.
So at the same event, we caught up with some of the winners. I'm talking about our very own Emma Morrison and former Attorney General Marietta Opon Brew. Yes, and they've been talking about the entertainment side. Do they even listen to music? What kind of music do they listen to? Who is their favorite musician? Do they even watch movies? So I asked these two great women, and they've been talking entertainment with us here.
No, I really don't have an actual favorite music. I just move to the beat. Whatever catches my fancy, I love it. Whatever it is, whether it's jazz, whether it's hip hop, whether it's anything. I love music. So I just, go with the groove. Yeah.
But really, seriously, have you spotted any of the musicians out there that you can say that, oh, I love this musician?
I must tell you something. I've always loved Rex Omar. I don't know. I think it's his look, or I don't know what it is. I've always loved him. Yeah.
How about the women in the industry? Do you follow any of them?
I don't actually follow them, but then I listen to them and I hear them do fantastic stuff, and it's been such a, I don't know, but the music world has also really evolved these days and it's become really, really great. And I think that our young upcoming musicians and the ladies are going to make it big, and they're making it big actually. Yeah.
But I like my old music. I like Julio. I listen to Celine Dion. Now and again, I'll try and be adventurous a little bit and listen to the modern music, but I think I keep it safe.
It's interesting, but how about the movies?
You mean the Ghanaian? I love watching movies when I have the time. I love watching movies. I like the dramas. I like the suspense. I like the ones about law enforcement. And I like sci-fi as well. So I'm told there's a new movie, Avengers movie. There's a new Captain Marvel. If I do have the time, I will watch it. I take my young daughter to watch movies. A woman should remember, you can have a family, you can have a profession, you can have friends, you can do it all. It's not as if you have a profession and you reach the pinnacle of your profession, you can't do anything else. You should have a family, you should live a life as well.
So it didn't end there. I caught up with one woman in the movie industry. She's been missing for, some time now. I'm talking about Nana Ikuado. She's actually an actress, and well, all of a sudden she disappeared. We don't know where she is. You can always find her on social media. That I can promise you that. You can always find her on social media. So I asked her, what are you up to? She says she is taking her craft, her talent, everything she's got to the United States of America. I'm talking about Hollywood. She wants, Hollywood to see what she can do, what Ghanaians can do, basically selling Ghana to the rest of the world. Nane Kwiado, everybody.
I don't need to be in every movie to be called an actor or a fantastic actor. I mean, look at Angelina Jolie or Jennifer Lopez. When was the last time we saw them feature in any movie? It's about the quality. It's not about the quantity now for me and where I'm pushing my brand to. Somewhere last year, I was in the New York Film Academy School, and that was the goal for me to achieve for my brand. I want to push my brand to the international market. So I'm not in a haze. Acting is the talent, and if it's going to take me whenever to get that opportunity, I look at people like Abraham Atta and I'm inspired. He hasn't been featured in a lot of movies back home, but look at where he is. So that is my goal that I set for me as far as acting is concerned. So I'm not in a haze. I'm just looking for the great opportunity, the great script, and yes, the great production. Then bam, you'll see me on your screens.
Have you started working on something outside the country, or you're yet to get there?
We do a lot of casting. Look, it's not a joke, man. Anybody outside, they will tell you that the number of casting, they don't care how many movies you featured in, but you have to go through audition, casting. So back in then, like I fly in to New York. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. So you're just waiting for the callbacks and like all finger crossed.
What do you make of our industry that you're leaving behind to go to New York?
I'm not leaving behind. That's the only way I can tell my story to the world. We've watched a lot of Indian movie. How did we get influenced by their culture? Because they told us their story. And if I am going to Hollywood, I don't think I'm the only one. We have Kofi Srebo. Who is this girl? Where is she coming from? She's coming from Ghana.
Let's move away from Nane Kwiado. Let's talk about the Hungarian Culture Week celebration. Yes, if you were not at the Alliance Française, here is what happened.
What's my name? Say my name. Strangers come, strangers go. But we have come to take control. Make you moan. We the Pooza every day. Pooza, we the Pooza every day. Everybody with the Pooza every day. Pooza, with the Pooza. Hey, for how long with the Pooza every day? Bad, take the Pooza Sunday. Fuck how we go. Suppress, record, I speak my piece, I'm a beast, no piece of cord, a penis of sword, but samurai, of course, I'm a tall up, and the job, be rest assured. Ghana ain't shit, but my soul on nice, put your bets on me, roll the dice, you done beat me, say all the money fast shot, you find a way, says, I missed them and rise, Nigel in charge, weathering storms, breaking the norms, fake from real, pull till till, this dark horse went on a unicorn, Alliance Française, are you with us, connection concept? If you're not tired, we say, Charlie Montana, you for know they won't go there. You don't really want to go there. You for know they won't go there. Really on my hand, don't care. You for know they won't go there. You don't really want to go there. You for know they won't go there. I've been patiently waiting to find that magic sensation. Putting depth to my fears and all black dress for the occasion. Charlie Montana.
So at the same event, we caught up with the FOKM boys. Apparently, they added a new member. Yes, Andreas. That's the name of the guy, and they happen to be doing gospel porn, whatever that means. One Love, the Kobolo, Mensa, and Andreas. We've been talking to them right here on the show.
Absolutely. I mean, this is not Andras' first time in Ghana. I mean, the man is well traveled, but this is his first time playing with fucking boys in this set. Me and him, actually, we have another band too called Red Red. So yeah.
Yeah, he told me. He just told me about it. So is this an initiation of him into FOKM boys?
He has been initiated already.
So now you're three.
He's fucking.
Yeah, 3 man.
Yes, for the live sets, it's definitely the 3 of us. And this was like our 2 things. We wanted to create an album that was making fun of like Afro beats.
Okay.
That's what we called it, Afro beats LOL. It was like, okay, well everybody's doing, let's see, fucking boys are making, so Afro beats LOL, ha ha ha. But in the process, you know, we really took it to a place where it's like it became our interpretation of what Afro beats would sound like if fucking boys were to make one. Okay. You know, and so we ended up even though the song's a little bit funny and so on and so forth, there's a certain deep sentiment in every song that everybody can relate to.
What kind of genre do you people do?
Gospel porn.
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with the gospel porn. What is gospel porn?
Eclectic gospel porn.
Come again?
Eclectic gospel porn.
What is that?
It's just eclectic gospel and porn.
On that note, FOKM boys. Now you say what? You're not fucking boys. You're chicken boys.
Chicken.
I said I love you, my baby. She said I know they went no more.
So another person we spoke to was Manifest, rapper Manifest. A lot of people, complain about his rap lines. Some say we don't understand the lines. Some will say that he's so deep. So many things have been said about Manifest. But he says that when he creates music with people who love his music in mind. If you don't love Manifest's music, then that's your problem. But when he wants to create music, it's all about the people who love his music and appreciate his music.
Now we're living that dream scene.
Once people love it and feel it, that's all. The music is a feeling first and foremost. The mechanics of it, we can get into it. But it's not also, me too, on the visit, it's not also for everybody, but those who love it really love it. So I make it for them. Yeah.
So you make your music for those who love it. It's not necessarily for everybody.
I mean, there's no great art that everybody loves. Do you know any? Even Bob Marley says some people they will reggae no be my vibe. So I'm just saying that I think it's about always raising the quality, the excellence, challenging myself, and then also rewarding those who support it and those who feel it. There's always space for what we do, and a huge space, a mass space. It's not a tiny space. That's what people have to realize. That's what over the years we've been showing.
Do you pen down your lyrics, or is just a freestyle when you walk into the booth?
No, I pen most of it down, but how most of it happens with most creatives, it comes with ramblings and you're murmuring. So probably lots of the first 4 and 8 bars of ideas I never write is you're beginning to construct in your head, or when you hear something, the first things that come to you, and then you continue. Then of course, I construct it. Penmanship is important. But there's a song on my upcoming EP that I did not even touch the pen once.
Holding up, having fun or making fuss.
Will Manifest ever go into politics? Would he ever campaign for any of the political party here in Ghana? Here's what he has to say.
Be more informed in raising a new brand of leaders and also to keeping leaders accountable. So I think I can't see that happening, because music is powerful, it's a spiritual thing. People take to it, and I can't sell it cheap just for maybe some dollars in the back so that I can whatever. Yeah.
I know I'm a god, so I'm not tripping. Me and that squad, so I'm fitting.
So at the same event, our camera caught up with one beautiful lady. She's called Rhea Boss, and she is doing something different. She's doing soul music. I mean, just the thought of soul music just calms me down. Yes, Rhea Boss says that she has decided that she will take the soul music genre very seriously in hopes that Ghanaians will grow to appreciate this particular brand. And she is also hoping that she will nurture and inspire young ladies or young people who want to, go into soul music business or soul music in general, to, aspire to be one. Just if you want to be a soul musician, just look at Rhea Boss and what she has and where she is taking her craft. Then you can decide that you want to become a soul musician. But I personally, I would love that we, have a soul music here in Ghana. That genre must be in Ghana somewhere. Yeah, I appreciate that.
to be perfectly honest with you, even though I'm Ghanaian and my mother's Ghanaian, she always played soul music when I was growing up here in Accra. And so those were kind of the sounds that also shaped me. And a lot of Osibisa, because he was very much into that soul high life fusion. And so my voice seems to fit very perfectly in that, and it's where I feel the most comfortable. And I figure if there's young Ghanaian women who want to do soul music, they can have someone that can represent them.
Okay. So you released how many tracks last?
I released 44 tracks in 11 weeks.
44 tracks
yes.
in 11 weeks?
It was a series called Thank God It's Ria. Every Friday I dropped an EP with 4 songs on it.
Wow. How many have you recorded?
In my life?
Yes.
Hey, I have a lot of music. I have a literal vault like Prince. Prince, rest in peace. He has a vault of music, and I like to think that if you love music, you're constantly working on it. Maybe not to release, but just for yourself. And so over the course of, a couple of years, I have over 300 songs just sitting because I love to create. So, yeah.
Let's also talk about Fuso DG. He finally released that album and he held a concert at the Plus 233 Jazz Bar, and he says that this particular album is to change the narrative of Africa. So we were there and we bring you this special one from Fuso DG.
Oh, it's an amazing moment. First time ever, historical moment. First time Fuso DG doing an intimate show in Ghana like this. The turnout was amazing. The level of intellectuals and the level of people that came who love themselves and proud to be Ghanaians and Africans. These are the people that we need for our country to move forward. So it's such a pleasure to be here. The album was about building. The first album was about changing perception. This album was about building Africa.
In the house, you will know what I do. Back in the days in 73, come out with a record for the songs I do.
Man, it's been great tonight. The music that he's doing, I love it. When I meet him again, I'll tell him not to change it. Because this is the music that can sell Ghana, that can put Ghana on the map. And I love what he's doing.
All right, let's wrap up with Kofi Kinata. Now, Kofi Kinata will be on Joy Prime Iwi Bex tomorrow with your girl, Becky. Yes, 5 p.m. sharp. Please tune in. He's been talking about the missing Tadi girls. He is hopeful that the authorities involved will help bring back these girls to their parents. So we've been talking to him, and yes, so this is like a small conversation out of a longer conversation which will be aired on Joy Prime on Multi TV on Sunday, which is tomorrow. Yeah, Sunday, 5 p.m. Please join us. So Kofi Kinata, please take it away. Your campaign about the Tadi girls, how is that going? Are you disappointed that, there's still little information coming from, you are?
Yeah, it's not disappointing. I'm sad. One thing they are saying is, this is very sensitive and a whole lot of security measures are being taken place, and they can't disclose their plans.
Yeah.
So when we ask them we question them for answers, they just say they can't disclose their plans for security reasons, and which one way or the other, I'm cool with them because they know what they are doing. But I think time will call, time no day. So we are praying things come to the normal.
Yeah, definitely. I'm also praying for
and Tampa. I will be and Tampa. Even if mission no so far. Even the time when you circle the rest of the top party. The time you precious, you don't waste it. Man, longer of our call, go places. You get cases, go face it. My mind talkative, share a pebble track of fuck heaven, quarrel.
Alright, that'll be all for our show today. Please join us same time next week and let's do this all over again. But until then, have a happy Easter.
Let's Talk Showbiz is brought to you by
Another quality product from Casa Preco.